got a fish!
I'm going to assume it's the big ship and those people. First fish of today. Almost 3, but that one's a bit smaller. So here we are at the harbour at Lanzarote. Got a lure. Got another guy fishing over there, he's fishing on the bottom. And we've got people going for a swim. So it's a great combination of places. Somebody back to land who's been out fishing in the boat. And we're going to have a go with a lure. I had a follow on a spinner a few minutes ago. I thought I'd have a go.
I'm so desperate.
Now I'm getting nothing.
We got a fish!
You got a fish, a lizard fish. You want to see it?
Right.
There you go.
There's
Little
a lizard.
Straight back in.
First one of the week.
Yeah, there you go, little lizard fish. I've got some spinners, I've got some bread. I'm going to see what I catch. Just watch my footing before I fall over, and I'll come around now. 6:30 in the morning, and you can just see light coming up there in the distance, but it's still pretty dark. There's still stars about. Yeah, it's cool. I'm going to get down onto the water, hopefully catch something. We'll have a go with a spinner first because I can barely see, but my aim is to use the bread and see if there's anything around on that. Maybe go back to the spinners a bit, I don't know, chop and change between. I haven't got long. It's my youngest's birthday today, so I've got to get back on time to help celebrate that. But they'll all be asleep for a couple of hours, so I'm out for an hour and a half and see how I do. I don't know if you've ever been to Lanzarote. It's absolutely gorgeous, very volcanic island, a little bit like going to a moonscape Mars landing spot, but it's lovely, people are lovely. But I've never had that much success on the fishing, so today we'll have another go and see how I do. Finally at the beach, bit of a disaster. I've actually been here once already. You saw how much darker it was on the last video. That's because some idiot left his rod at home. It's a telescopic. I thought it was in the bag I had with me. It wasn't. Duh. Anyway, we're gonna just walk along this edge spinning for half an hour and hopefully spot where there's some smaller fish and then bait fish there. Ah, that's the plan. Beautiful place. This is just near Papagayo on the Lanzarote south coast. Papagayo's off there. It's not a short walk, I have done it before. It's a lovely walk, but it's not short. And in the sun it can be hard work. Over there we've got Coralejo. The island there is Los Lobos. So yeah, Coralejo, been there quite recently if you watch my videos. I was fishing off the harbour walls. So we know there's fish around. That's how we get them. And that way to Playa Blanca, main town. Rubicon's just over the other side. The point you can see just sticking out there is where the castle is on the hill next to Rubicon. So there we are, that's what we have. Spinners out. My waterproof stone beach suitable shoes, don't know what they're called. Got a lure on, got a jig head, hopefully catch with that. Whoa, so I just had a little knock on the end of the rod there. It's about my 20th put in, don't know. Casting quite a bit with nothing, then just had a little rap. Nothing came of it. Try again. Ship's mast just behind the headland there. Come to go. It's a gorgeous location to be fishing. I am chuffed to be here. Ooh, bit of water went up my pants there. Bit unfortunate. Casting it. Nothing that time, just here. It's like a rock ledge before dripping down to the sand, so I'm gonna have a go along that, see if there's anything hiding near it. Probably not. Gotta try. We've had 3 knocks so far. Nothing really grabbed hold of it. So possibly something just trying to chase it away rather than trying to eat it. Rock ledge and yeah, caught a rock I think. Some fish biting on some bread that I threw out. I'm going to throw a bit more out and then put my usual tactic, which is a big lump of bread above the hook, and a small hook just below with a tiny bit of bread on. See if we can catch. This is touch ledgering. Literally waiting for the line to get pulled and a fish to be on. It's quite exciting when it happens. Well, you lose a lot of bread while you're waiting for it. Just keeping some tension in my line so I can feel it when it happens. If it happens. You usually get a bite if the fish are feeding, which they are doing now. The question is whether they'll run with it or just nibble the edges. Oh, what's going on here? Line's going out. Lost the bread. Yeah, I have lost the bread. If you can make it out, but the bread's not that far out. It's getting fish around it all the time. soon as I let it under the water, they're darting in for it. Oh, and we're in, we've got something. There it is. Ah, it's green. Lovely fish. Get it back in. Small barbless hook, so it should come straight. Right, so we're in again. Oh, casting again. I'm not in a fish yet. Might be. Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, there's something on. Another little one. Another little bream type. We'll bring it in. So that's 1.5 pound bottom to a size 16 barbless hook and a tiny piece of bread. It's just like coarse fishing. I've just put in and I've had a pull straight away and lost it. So that was a bit sad. Put that back on. Whoa, 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 we're in. Literally just cast that in and we're straight into a fish. Nice fish as well this time. It's only 1.5 pound bottom, so taking it easy. This will be my last fish. It's my daughter's birthday, so I've got to get back. Ah, it's a nice one. It's one of the bream again. Let's see how many fish are around. I'm loving this bread. Right, we'll get this one landed and off. There we go. Right, well, hopefully get down again tomorrow. And this time, straight on the bread. Kestrel. Common kestrel, same as we get in the UK. Beautiful bird. One of the main predators on this island. Catches lizards and mice, rats, etc. Gorgeous. Morning. So another trip down, and this morning I know what I'm doing. Straight on the bread. I've got half a loaf in there, and I'm going to put on a small hook. Might put some stronger line on. Probably fix it to 4 pound bottom. Main line's 8 pound. So if I get snagged, that'll get me free. And I'm going to do exactly the same. Lump of bread, small piece of bread below. Get the fish feeding and see if I can get some good drag ground fish. It worked really well yesterday morning, but I ran out of time. I've got an hour this morning and it's all I'm going to do. I'm going to concentrate on that. Know where I'm going. I've got me beautiful shoes for the water. Yes, they're ugly, but they're useful. And I've got my rod and line. I've actually brought it with me this morning. Hey, so much better than yesterday. So fingers crossed to catch some. I'll come back to you once we're down near the water. Tight line. So set up same as before, but this time micro barb hook with a 4 pound bottom, big lump of bread, tiny bit of bread, and we'll get that in the water. All right, so we're down by the water, just cast in. It's the same spot as yesterday, near the rocks. Started throwing some bread in, just maybe see some movement on the surface there. Felt something then. Oh, it was just the swell from the waves pulling that through. So, well, that wasn't here yesterday. Got a load of weed on the line, so that's going to make it a little harder. Oh well, persevere. There's fish out there on that reef. I seem to have lost my bait instantly. It's a little bit rougher than yesterday, and I don't know if that's because of general conditions or because there's just been a huge ship go past. It's probably stirred it up a bit. I'm going to assume it's the big ship and it's going to improve. But the fish are starting to move in though. I've seen them on the surface there as soon as the bait's going in. I'm starting to get action now. To be honest, it took a few minutes of feeding last time before they really came in, but that was without these bigger waves. Remember, I've got no weight on the rod, nothing on. Would you like me gear? Landing net, bait box, and tub for my ground bait. Very spectacular. So just throwing some bread out. See if we get any movement. There's fish there. See little swirls. Let's have another cast. Oh, that wave just caught me. We'll have another cast to see what happens. Yeah, it's all getting dragged around in these waves. Really could do with something holding the bottom better. So the fish are actively going for the ground bait now. So I'm hopeful one of them's going to get in the bait before I get weeded up. A lot of weed about. Definitely a lot more like a washing machine than it was last time I was here. And the hook's empty again. Whoa! Plan's not working. So excited about coming this morning. And now it's not happening. Yeah, those bigger waves are really not helping me. You can see the fish there now. They're feeding what I put out. And my bait's come back, washed in with the tide. See how long I can go before the line gets washed in. There's fish going for the bait straight away now. As soon as it goes in there after it. I'm having to reel back as I cast in. Try and keep contact with it through these waves, and as you can see, it's gone already. Right, well, I think we've got a decent sized shoal of fish in now. And I just had a bite for the first time today, but didn't take it. You need those bigger fish to get the bites. Oh. Yeah, they're mullet on the top there. You can see them. A little nose out of water. Feeding on what's going in. Yeah. So there's fish out there now, a lot of fish. Really got them in. I've just got to work out how to engage with them. Had a decent bite, it went. So I think they were probably just grabbing hold of the bread and then letting go of it. So now I need to expose the hook a bit more, but keep the bread on the hook. Ah, the joys! So much easier yesterday. There we go, first fish of today. Another nice little break. Yeah. Bait straight off. As soon as it hit the shoal, it was gone. Oh, and we're in again. Whoa. Soft tip letting them run, which is nice. Caught in with the current there. Whoa, hello. Hello, what are we? Another bream perhaps? Yeah, another bream. Lovely fish. And bring it up in that tide. Get it. Whoa, 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 we're in again. Oh, we're off. Ah, good. Bait's gone. Well, that didn't work. Bait straight off that time. Didn't even get a bite. Maybe that bait's drying out. Got a bit further down the loaf for the next. So I'm not having a problem getting the bites now. The problem is I'm getting the bites, but I'm not hooking up. Tinier piece of bread, I think, on the hook. Just make sure they get it in their mouth fully. Just gotta try. Only got minutes left now. My hour's nearly up. I've had 2 fish. I'd really like to at least equal the 3 I had yesterday. Oh, lovely view. Coral lake up the distance there. Really clear today. Did enjoy fishing off that harbour. Well, I've caught my 3, but that one's a bit smaller. Get it back, and we're off again. A bit bigger than that last one. Hopefully get this one in, number 4. Yeah, it's a bit bigger than the last one. Not huge. But a nice enough fish. A couple of ounce. There we are. A bit bigger than I thought. We'll get it back in. Right, so just having the last few minutes, I managed to get a rod in. Just had the rod pull right over, fish on, thread, and it snapped off a small bottom, so I got all excited. Got my drag set really light. Doesn't want in. Oh, it's a nice one. Nice one of the bream. There it is. Different bream than before. Lovely. Doesn't want in. Nice fish. Nice fish. There we go. And that's a gillhead. Small one, still caught like that. But we're going to try and have one last go before we leave. We leave in the morning, and not sure if the wife will let me bring a rod out in the morning. I think she's planning to pack. So we'll have one last go. We're going rock pooling, and I brought a rod with me, and hopefully catch some fish. Down at the rocks, it's still a bit of a swell, but nothing like this morning. So I might get a chance to have a cast if the kids will let me. I'll give it a go, see what they'll let me do. Oh well, we've caught one in the rock pools now. There we go, we caught another fish, another blenny I think, with bread. Well, somehow I've managed to bag the morning out on my last day. My wife decided that she didn't want to pack last night, and I was more than happy to agree with her. So I'm out this morning. Got me back for 8:30 because we've got to pack. We don't get collected till late, and thankfully the owner has let us have the room till later, which is fantastic. So yeah, I'm going to get out for a few hours now. So bread's in. You can see there's a few little fish just coming to it. I'm at the other end of the beach than I was last time because there's a fair wind blowing, and I did get sick of those waves last time. I was wondering if we were going to turn back in here. But it's shallow here, so I don't know if this is going to work out as well. Bread on the water. It's only, what, 1.5 feet deep? But then, I've caught carp in that depth. And what I'm fishing for are a lot smaller, so... Oh! I and the water just went over my shorts then. Probably in a bit close. So yeah, we'll give it a shot. Gorgeous morning, sunrise. It is a beautiful place to fish. I do love it. Right, I've just thrown the second one across south. And we'll see what fish. See where it disappeared there. I will have a go, see if we catch anything. If not, it's not the worst place to be on a morning. There's Coraleco in the distance, Los Lobos. Rubicon Castle there. And this is the Playa Papagayo part of Blanca in Lanzarote. Playa Blanca, sorry, in Lanzarote. You can see they're really small fish. Not as big as a bean game. Just put it in there. See what comes along. Show it in there. Tiny. I was getting bigger fish before. And I think I need the bigger fish to take the bait. Plenty of them, mind. Needed to get some fish big enough to get the mouths around the hook. So there's some bread out there now. You can see a swirl maybe over there. Just hoping some bigger fish will come in. Hopefully the deeper water makes a difference. It's not that deep, but 3 foot, not that far out, so hoping that makes a difference. Really would like some fish in that. Really like these connections I was having the other day. Down in that, when we landed the wood. But boy, that bait was cracking. And I lost the one before, which was, you know, in the way of a fisherman. It was obviously the bigger one that got away. Small but perfectly formed. Bite at last. A bit of depth is making a difference. Well, I'd like them a bit bigger, but first fish. Caught with the usual tactics. Large piece of bread, tiny piece of bread underneath. Size 8, no 16 hook. 4.5 pound bottom. Microbarb hook. And we've got another one, and the lump of bread's still on. It shows what we got. That little piece falling off, we take it. It's a fish. Put it back. Right, so a bit windy, a bit more weight than I'd like, but I've got those 2 little ones. Something bigger. Bait's going in. It's starting to be a fair bit of weed getting going. You can see. Just not there. Red small. Still there. Oh, yeah, we're on. We're in again. Yep, we got one. Another osprey, twisted around the line. Get it in and get it off. I just got very splashed by a wave then. And I think I'm lost. Might have to reassess my location. where it was at the start is a lot calmer. But it wasn't as deep, I wasn't catching fish. Oh, so annoying. Change of variety, back to what I was getting yesterday. It's almost like a jack. Yeah, it's not the same as I was getting yesterday. Nice fish though. I'll get it back. It's lost its hook anyway. See what comes next. Right, well, I'm starting to run out of time. This is my last fishing session of this holiday. I have really enjoyed it. I've had a fantastic time with my kids. I've really enjoyed the fishing as well. Probably the most successful session I've had in Lanzarote. For the next trip back, I'll be definitely using these tactics that worked so well in Fuerteventura. They've worked here, and we're in again. I might have lost it. Thought we were in. Oh, it's little, that's why. Just bouncing off the bait. But still, getting fish, which is great. And when you're on holiday, you know, you're not bothered about taking home your £30 cod. I just said £30 cod. I mean, that is about 5 times bigger than I've ever caught. But yeah, you're not worried about that. You just want to catch. I really enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed catching. Yeah, I'm now getting pushed up the beach. Yeah, so another fish, another small one, absolutely beautiful, immaculate. I'll get it back. Got a bit left. If I catch something decent, I'll put it on. But honestly, wonderful holiday, wonderful time here in Lanzarote. If you get a chance to come, do. It really is so close to home. 4.5 hours flight from Newcastle. Beautiful place, great fishing. Do recommend it. Anyway, tight lines everyone. I'll get this one back, and cod fishing I think next week. And the fish going down. See you more in that way. Loads of fish in this bit now. Throwing the bread in. Back for it, so hopefully get something. I mean, we've had a few. Hoping something bigger is going to sneak in at the back of these. I think I've got to pass the feed and snag one of those. So I've been throwing that free feed in. Just put some bread on. Same as before, I've got a tiny little piece on the hook and then a bigger piece up above, and they're going for it now. Oh, and is that a bite? Yep, I think so. Might take me off the hook actually. Certainly not stupid, these fish. No, I was wrong. Little one had it. Well, seemed to have one of the better ones. That one actually jumped out of the water then. I don't know what it is. Probably one of those jack type ones. It's coming in. You can see the little red above it where it is. It's coming towards the beach. It's changed its mind. It's going a different way. Actually jumped clear out of the water when I hooked it. There it is. It is one of those jack type creamy fish. Beautiful. Look at it. Those spines on it are wicked. Jabbing in my hand there. Really hard to hold. Right, I'll get it back now. So this is last cast of the holidays. I've put a whole slice of bread on it above the hook. Tiny little bit on the hook as usual. Cast it out as far as it will go, which is what, 30 yards, 40 yards? No, 30 yards. And I'm hoping for excitement. I'll be happy if I catch a fish, to be fair. Oh, and there's a bite. Something. got a bite. What it is, don't know anything about it. See the bread at the top in the distance. Every other fish here is following it. And it's going back. Whoa. Oh, it's out of the water. Spectacular fishing. It's another of those jack tag fish. Don't want to come in. Keep on fighting. Just keep going. Oh, it's bigger than the last one. Better fish. Well, there it is. Get it back. My last fish of the holiday. Really enjoyed the fishing this time. Really got a handle on it. And it goes. It's off. Hope you've enjoyed watching the video. I've loved making it. It's been absolutely brilliant. Cheers guys. Please like and subscribe. Honestly, just so pleased with that video. So pleased with these fish. It's been a great holiday. Tight lines.